It's CCSD Today with your host, Erica Taylor. This week, we get an inside look at Girls Summit 2015. Hear from the Director of the Office of Community Outreach, Brenda Nelson. And be inspired by the powerful words of Dr. Lisa Herring. CCSD Today starts right now.
Hello everyone and welcome to CCSD Today. I'm your host, Everett Sherman. Well, coming up on today's show, we're going to take a break from going into one of the many fine Charleston County school districts, and we're going to learn about girl power during the 2015 Girls Summit. You're watching CCSD Today.
I'm Jenna Dewan Tatum.
I'm Julia Ormond.
I'm Machen Amick.
And I'm Rachel Boston.
Every 2 minutes, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer.
Breast cancer will claim over 39,000 lives this year. But that won't be me.
Or me.
I won't let that be me.
The end of breast cancer starts with me.
And you.
And you.
And you.
Go to mylifetime.com to get informed and involved.
Brought to you by Cruise Chevy. You've got a friend in the car business.
Girls Summit is actually a part of a bigger program. Many times when people hear about the summits, they take it apart as an individual event or an individual strategy or program, and really it's connected and embedded in our Parent University. Parent University is about engaging parents, it's about empowering parents, it's about educating parents. And so what we have decided to do when we started probably 6 years ago, the Boys Summit, and it got to be such a successful event, one that engages the community, parents, especially around issues of raising successful sons, how to better engage, how to help sons embrace the value of education. Out of that, again, parents said, well, what about the girls? So we said, okay, we listen to the parents, they're the best informers because we know if they have a voice in it, they will come and they will support it. So we decided to spend a day, especially during the month of March, because it was Women's History Month, to talk about girls, to talk about the issues of girls and what do we need to do to encourage our young ladies to be leaders, and helping parents to understand their role. And I think on this morning, of course, Dr. Herring did a beautiful job of outlining some real clear, easy steps, easy to understand, steps that could be implemented and executed at no cost. They can begin today on knowing what do I do, how do I build that foundation, how do I start that communication. As a parent, what should be my role in leading, guiding my daughter to be successful. And we say successful academically, successful socially, emotionally, successful in terms of preparing for leadership, and again, having that high expectation and confidence to know they can be anything that they want to be. As they go through leadership academies today, leadership academies around engagement, around building healthy relationships, leadership academies around health and wellness. We have Dr. Tawana Gilliard coming in that we call Real Talk for Girls, because we know we have to keep them healthy, keep them well so that they can be confident, they can be competent, they can be ready to embrace the 21st century. So throughout the day, they're going to have workshops on even for the high school girls or career readiness. How do you be prepared in this changing environment, to be competitive? So we want that throughout the day. As parents also, they will have a panel presentation where they will hear from Dr. Deborah Dees, who's the interim dean of MUSC, from Dr. Kathy Brown, who's professor of education, from law enforcement, from legal community. So they're going to be getting a wealth of information as well. So what our hopes are that they take this away, and even that's one of the questions that we're asking today our parents and our young ladies on their surveys. What are your takeaways? what are the things that you're going to begin to work on within the next 60 days? So we're hoping that they take this very practical information and begin to use it so that we can then begin to see girls that are empowered, girls that are leaders, girls that are doing fantastic things, much like the young lady who introduced our keynoter, that, they're the first, they're the second, in their class, their graduation class. So we're just looking for creating an atmosphere and environment of achievement.
Kiowa Cares represents a really unique way and an organized way for folks who live here on Kiowa to connect, partner, and help those who live in our neighborhood, which includes Johns and Wadmalaw Island.
And the idea was that many, many people who live on Kiowa very generously work as individuals in the community. But we felt as a community association, we needed to do more in a unified way to be good neighbors. And out of that came the idea of Kiowa Cares.
They brought volunteers, but most of all, they brought love. They showed love and they said, we want to be a good neighbor, and they have been a good neighbor to me and to this community.
Kiowa Cares quickly jumped on board and was really excited about the idea of supporting the local farmers and supporting the Johns Island community as well.
We're excited about the partnership, and we are in constant communication, updating them on things that we are working on, areas where I continue to see improvement, I share with them. And so it's like we are in tune, working together, one common goal, and it's all beginning to come together.
What it means to me to be a part of Kiowa Cares is I'm able to do things I wouldn't normally have done on my own. I get the sense of community when I work with them.
We're trying to put good people in touch with organizations that could use their help.
The law firm of Young Clement Rivers has been serving the Charleston Low Country since 1968. All of the lawyers of Young Clement Rivers are proud to be partners with the Charleston County School District. We are convinced that the hard work of the school district employees and staff prepares our young people to face the challenges of the future. We look forward to continuing our partnership and in helping the school district to meet its standard of excellence.
Dr. Maya Angelou. You all know the poem? What's it called? So now I know you're with me. I remember thinking, is she talking about me? Pretty women wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size, but when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. And I say, it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me. one of my favorite parts. I walk into a room just as cool as you please, and to a man the fellows stand or fall down to their knees. Then they swarm around me like a swarm of honeybees, and I say, is it the fire in my eyes and the flash of my teeth? Is it the swing in my waist and the joy in my feet? I am a woman, phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me. Men themselves have wondered just what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch your inner mystery. And when I try to show them, they say they still can't see. And I say it's in the arch of my back, the sun of my smile, yes, the ride of my breast, and the grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me. So now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump about or have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, when I see you passing, it ought to make us proud. And I say it's the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hand, the need of my care. I am a woman, phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me. And that's you, and that's Luce, and that's Mahone, and that's Lane, and that's Nelson, and that's you. We are phenomenal. So how do phenomenal women raise phenomenal daughters in the 21st century? I want you to remember that when we are raising successful women in the 21st century, the first thing we're going to do is raise confidence. Age doesn't matter. You're female. You're a visionary. Age doesn't matter, and guess what? The size doesn't matter. Color doesn't matter. Length of your hair doesn't matter. Shoe size doesn't matter. Guess what? You're female, and we're all visionaries. And as women or parents, daddies, uncles, mothers, sisters, grandmothers, what do we need to do when it comes to raising confidence? And here are a couple of things I want to leave with you about that. The first one is easy. It doesn't matter to me how the girl in your life connects to you. Whether it's your mom, or whether you're the daughter, or whether you're the auntie, or the mentor, or the big friend. Number one rule in raising confidence, tell her you believe in her. Tell her you believe in her. We're raising leaders. And in order to lead, you need a toolbox, a toolkit. That's what men have. Women have superpowers. Remember that. So remember, when they start trying to get you right here, you need to activate your superpowers. When they start messing with you right there, activate those superpowers. When you really want to say what you're thinking and you just can't do it, activate the right superpowers. And when it's time to take a stand or walk away, do it phenomenally, because you're a woman. Phenomenally.
It was an honor to be able to speak to all of the young women in the room, and our focus was around the fact that we are phenomenal as women, as girls, that we're powerful, and that we have superpowers. And I wanted to focus on the 4 areas that I want us to resonate within us. And that's number 1, the superpower of the heart, that regardless of what comes our way, we have the ability to impact that within. It's an invisible superpower, but it's powerful. And the second was our head, that the way we think matters, that what we believe matters, and as women, it's one of the most powerful superpower tools that exists. Our third is our mouth. It's a tool. There's power in the tongue. What we say, how we change the atmosphere comes out of our mouth, and all girls have that superpower. And fourth and finally were our feet. We either take a stand or we know when to walk away. And it's just great that I think we celebrated in that as superpowers for girls. So this message is critically important, not just as a mother for me, as a daughter, but when we look at society and we look at the importance of building confidence in our girls. We have about 27 women who are leaders around countries, continents, etc., and that's not enough. We have girls who have the potential, who simply need to be reminded of the power within, that they have to be confident in what they do. Data shows us that we lag behind in math, not because of skill, but because of confidence. They have the ability, but they lack that. So we want to make this a special effort to help every girl understand that they have everything that it takes, standing and walking and moving into their future.
Kids learn it at their own pace, to remediate on their own, see their own results, celebrate their successes right there.
I think it's easier for me to do things like online, like it captures my attention better than like doing it in books.
It's just made it easy. It is, it's made it easy, and the kids like it.
There are a lot of pictures. Sometimes it can be really funny, and some stories are make-believe.
I would never have believed that we would be a school that would be fully, implementing technology in every classroom. So we did it, and it's due to McGraw-Hill.
Some problems are tough. Reaching your customers shouldn't be. Blue Wave and Comcast have the creative edge to make you stand out from the crowd and connect with your customers. Whether you need a commercial for television, video for your website, or a custom-made website, we are the easy solution for every advertising problem.
I'm Jenna Dewan Tatum.
I'm Julia Ormond.
I'm Machen Amick.
And I'm Rachel Boston.
Every 2 minutes, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer.
Breast cancer will claim over 39,000 lives this year, but that won't be me.
Or me.
I won't let that be me.
The end of breast cancer starts with me.
And you.
And you.
And you.
Go to mylifetime.com to get informed and involved.
Brought to you by Cruise Subaru of Charleston. You've got a friend in the car business.
Girl power, knowing your worth, tapping into you, woman.
The message that I got is that just being a woman is very important. You know how over the years, women have been classified as not as equal as men. We've been downgraded. So it's important to me that I strive to obtain my goals and to be successful because it makes my mother proud. And my daughter will be proud of me too.
Dr. Harris said girls rock. For the girls and for me is really important because this helps us to feel more involved in the community. Sometimes you feel like you are kind of part of everybody else, but when you're here and you are with everybody else, with these ladies, it doesn't matter if you are the color you have. If you are tall or big or small, you are feeling like you are part of the same community.
It's very important to have open communication with your children.
I work with youth, young children all the time, and I know that reading is key and trying to get our girls involved in and math and teaching them various skills that can prepare them for the future is going to be key in this new technology, the world of technology today.
Girl Summer was awesome because we get to do fun things. When we listen at these ladies, wonderful ladies, talking to us, telling us that we can do what we want and we can be what we want to be, is really awesome because they are, and they moving us to be the same.
I think Girl Summer was awesome.
I think it was important and fun, and I think every girl should come to the Girls Summit.
I'm Jenna Dewan Tatum.
I'm Julia Ormond.
I'm Machen Amick.
And I'm Rachel Boston.
Every 2 minutes, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer.
Breast cancer will claim over 39,000 lives this year, but that won't be me.
Or me.
I won't let that be me.
The end of breast cancer starts with me.
And you.
And you.
And you.
Go to mylifetime.com to get informed and involved.
Locally sponsored by Ford. Ford is in the race for the cure.
The law firm of Young Clement Rivers has been serving the Charleston Low Country since 1968. All of the lawyers of Young Clement Rivers are proud to be partners with the Charleston County School District. We're convinced that the hard work of the school district employees and staff prepares our young people to face the challenges of the future. We look forward to continuing our partnership and in helping the school district to meet its standard of excellence.
Here's a question for you. What does this look like? It may look like a blank screen, but it's really an opportunity for you to reach your customers. With a great television commercial, video for your website, or website design, Comcast and Blue Wave Productions can create the right message to get you noticed. Call today and take the opportunity to make your business stand out from the crowd.
Welcome back, everyone, to CCSD Today. Well, we hope you enjoyed our look at the 2015 Girls Summit and getting a little more knowledge about girl power. Thanks for watching CCSD Today, and we'll see you next week.